Hello, everybody, and welcome to the official weigh-in for GLORY 79 and GLORY Collision 3 coming up tomorrow night at the GelreDome in Arnhem, the Netherlands. And I don't know about you, but I am ready for GLORY this time. We have been away from each other for way too long. And as always, the world's premier stand-up combat organization is going to bring the world together with fighters from all over the world, Brazil, the U.S., of course, all the European cities, and right here in the Netherlands where kickboxing calls home. And we're glad to be back with you for what should be a special night. My name is Tim Hughes. Want to introduce some important people that are here with me on the stage. First of all, to my left, Robbie Timmers, who heads up the talent operations for GLORY. Give him a big hand, please. And overseeing our official weigh-ins, Alex Engelhardt is here from the Fight Sports Organization of Holland. We know we wouldn't be much good to look at for the next 15 minutes or so, so we brought up some beautiful GLORY girls. Let me introduce them. Bella, Stephanie, Laura, Alyssa, and Gemma. How about a hand for our GLORY girls? GLORY 79 will get started in the lightweight division, so I want to get right to it. I mentioned that we have fighters here from Brazil. São Bernardo de Campo, as a matter of fact. Bruno Gazzani is going to be first onto the scales today. Let's get Bruno Gazzani to the stage, please. Gazzani comes in 67 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, 33 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He's undefeated in 3 prior GLORY appearances. 69.9 for Gazzani. Now his opponent, fighting out of Bulgaria. Please welcome Stoyan Koprivilenski. Stoyan's record, 12 wins, 5 losses, 5 of those wins coming by knockout. This will be the Sniper's 9th GLORY appearance. His last fight took place in China in Shenzhen at GLORY 73. He holds career wins over Tajani Bastadi and Mohamed Jarraya. Made his debut right here in Amsterdam all the way back at GLORY 45. $69.9 for Koprivilenski. The lightweights get us started at GLORY 79 tomorrow night in Arnhem. All of our weight classes are represented on this card. The lightweights to the middleweights. We've even got a featherweight bout coming up in just a moment. But let's turn to the middleweights for a moment and bring the debut of a Turkish fighter. First up to the scales, Serkan Ozcaglayan, making his GLORY debut. He is a Dutch champion who brings with him a record of 40 wins with 6 losses. But listen to this. 32 of those 40 wins have come by way of knockout. That's an 80% career knockout ratio. $83.5. Now his opponent here in the Netherlands from the Bay Area of California. Please welcome Matt Baker. Goes by the nickname of the Butcher. Baker's record, 24 wins with 7 losses, 12 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He was with us in Miami, where he won a unanimous decision over Ivan Galaz. 84.6 for Baker. Middleweights, second fight of the evening at GLORY 79. Don't sleep on this one because somebody may end up sleeping before this one's over. 3 3-minute rounds are scheduled. And from the middleweights to the featherweights, Serhiy Adamchuk and Aleksei Ulianov. This is a rematch of a controversial split decision at Collision 2. Let's get Serhiy out here onto the scales first, fighting out of the Ukraine. Ranked in Glory's top 10 in the world. Adamchuk comes with a record of 40 wins and 12 losses, 15 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Of course, he is a former Glory featherweight champion of the world. He took the belt at Glory 25 in Milan. Now his opponent, currently ranked number 3 in the Glory World Rankings, Aleksei Ulianov. His record 29, 7-1 with 7 career knockouts. 64.9 for Ulianov, 64.8 for Adamchuk. Then we turn to the welterweights. Troy Jones taking on Alim Nabiev. And again, we go back to the United States, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, by way of the windy city of Chicago. Please welcome Troy Jones. Troy's professional record, 14 wins with 2 losses, but 12 of those 14 wins have come by way of knockout. He arrives a winner 8 of his last 9 fights. His only loss in Glory came on short notice. 76.8 for Jones. Now his opponent, again ranked in Glory's top 10 in the welterweight division. Here is Alim Nabiev. Nabiev, 51-8. 20 of those wins coming by way of knockout. The professor will be making his 8th Glory appearance. He battled for the welterweight championship with Cedric Doumbé in Paris 2 years ago. 76.8 for Nabiev. That is the round out for Glory 79, followed, of course, by Glory Collision 3. Don't forget you can pick it up live on pay-per-view at gloryfights.com.
8-man tournament champion. He knocked him down! Jamal Ben Saddik!
I was still a youngster. I made a mistake, got hit, dropped.
It's all over! The king still reigns supreme!
It's 1-1. I want to fight Rico again.
The boss right now. You know, I'm the king of the jungle. And if he wants it, try and come and get it, baby.
I'm the Goliath man. I know I can do this.
Glory Kickboxing has had 2 historic nights in the GelreDome there in Arnhem, and tomorrow night, Collision 3 promises to be the same all over again. 5 rounds for the heavyweight championship of the world, and we're all excited about the return of the Rebel, Gokhan Saki. We'll start, however, in the light heavyweight division. It's John King versus Michael Duut. Let's get Duut onto the scales first. The Dream Crusher comes with a record of 43 wins and 13 losses, 20 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Knockouts being the operative word here. Very seldom does Dream Crusher send things to the judges' scorecard. His epic extra round battle with Daniel Lunga won the Fight of the Year back in 2016. 94.7 for Duut. Now his opponent, fighting out of Amarillo, Texas. Please welcome John King. His last Glory fight was an exciting matchup. Walked off with a 10-second knockout at Glory 72 in Chicago. 14 wins, 6 losses, 1 bout scored even. 94.6 for John King. King and Duut tomorrow night in Arnhem. Then we turn to the heavyweight ranks of glory. Antonio Plazibat and Benjamin Adegbuyi. Let's get Antonio to the scales first. Plazibat, fighting out of Split, Croatia, comes in rank number 6 in the heavyweight ranks. 19 wins with 4 losses. But 13 of those 19 wins have come by way of knockout. This will be his 5th Glory appearance. He's coming off a second-round KO over Tariq Kababez. 122.2 for Plazibat. And then Mr. Gentleman, fighting out of Bucharest, Romania, and ranked number 2 in the division. Here is Benjamin Adegbuyi. As a professional, 35 wins, 6 losses, 20 of those wins coming by way of knockout. His last KO sent shockwaves around the world with a third-round knockout stoppage of Badr Hari. 118.8 for Benny. Next up, it is the light heavyweights, Sergej Maslobojev and Donegi Abena. Maslobojev to the scales, fighting out of Vilnius, Lithuania, ranked in the top 5. He comes in at number 5 in the Glory World Rankings. His record, 32 wins with 5 losses, 21 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Goes by the nickname Kavalda, which translated means sledgehammer. 94.5 for Maslobojev. Now his opponent, Donegi Abena. Abena, fighting out of Suriname, also finds himself in the top 5 of the Glory World Rankings, number 3 this week. 24 wins, 8 losses, 6 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He went undefeated through his first 2 Glory starts in Lyon and Strasbourg, and last stepped in the Glory ring last January at Glory 77. 93.9 for Abena. The welterweights are also represented at Collision 3. Samuel Dbili and Hamicha. We go to France for Samuel Dbili. He brings with him a professional record of 10 wins with 4 losses, 5 of those wins coming by way of knockout. This will be Dbili's second Glory start. Now his opponent, fighting out of Morocco, Hamicha. 76.8 for Dbili. Hamicha, the number 1 ranked contender in the division, brings a record 41 wins with 2 losses. No opponent has made it out of the first round, all ending in knockout. 76.6 for Hamicha. And then we'll finish the evening, of course, with two heavyweight bouts. Your co-main event of the evening, James McSweeney will make his glory debut out of the United Kingdom, and we mark the return of the rebel Gokhan Saki. Let's get McSweeney onto the scales first. 46 wins with 5 losses, 28 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Plenty of chatter between these two at the press conference. McSweeney brings that kickboxing record with him. The Hammer also, by the way, holds a jiu-jitsu black belt. 111 even. Now, this man needs no introduction. We are so excited for his return to the glory ring. We know that fans will be around the world. Please welcome the rebel, Gokhan Saki. Gokhan's last glory appearance goes all the way back to Glory 15, where a sold-out crowd, a partisan crowd in Istanbul, cheered him on. 108.7 for the rebel. His record, 101 wins, 14 losses, 65 career knockouts. And then your main event of the evening, it is the rubber match between these two. 5 rounds for the heavyweight championship of the world. Jamal Ben Saddik and Rico Verhoeven. The last time these two got together in the glory ring, it was the fight of the year in 2017. He is the #1 contender in the division. Let's get him onto the scales. Jamal, the Goliath, Ben Saddik. The challenger fights out of Morocco, comes to Arnhem on a 4-fight winning streak, 3 of those, by the way, by knockout at that brutal heavyweight contender tournament in Rotterdam. 123.2 for the challenger. And now back to make his 10th defense of the belt. He is the king of kickboxing, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning champion of the world, Rico Verhoeven. His 20-fight win streak dates back to Milan in the spring of 2013, and as I mentioned, will make his 10th defense of the belt tomorrow night in Arnhem at the GelreDome. Live on pay-per-view, GLORYFights.com. 121.1 for the champion, the king of kickboxing. The world's premier stand-up combat organization brings the world together tomorrow night at the GelreDome in Arnhem. Be there or join us live on pay-per-view at GLORYFights.com. Let me ask you, are you ready for glory?
Eight-man tournament champion. He knocked him down! Jamal Ben Saddik!
I was still a youngster. I made a mistake, got hit, dropped.
It's all over! The king still reigns supreme!
It's 1-1. I want to fight Rico again.
The boss right now. You know, I'm the king of the jungle, and if he wants it, try and come and get it, baby.
I'm the Goliath man. I know I can do this.